My name is Hance Burrow. I'm from Dallas, Texas. So, back in the 80s, Metropolitan Opera of New York used to come to Dallas and do shows here at Music Hall. I was a supernumerary or extra, and I'd done it, and it was the great thing about it, from my viewpoint, was I didn't have to show up and practice. I just had to show up the night of the show, and if the night of the show was bad for me time-wise, I just told them and didn't have to show up. So I'd done this for a couple of years, and normally all I did was walk across the back of the stage with a flag or a banner. And then the rest of the show, I got to sit at the side. They're doing La Boheme, so I have a friend that's actually going to the show, and I tell him, hey, look for me, but you got to look quick because I'll probably be walking across the stage carrying a banner or a flag. Well, most of the shows that I did, there were 2, maybe 3 people that were doing the same thing as I was. There were very few people. So for La Boheme, I show up, and they're like 30, 35 supernumeraries or extras. I show up, and I'm like, wow, why are there so many? And they're saying, you're going to be assigned to ladies from the chorus. And so I'm like, great. And because I'd done it, I got a plum roll. I got to dress up as a French gendarme and carry a little bully stick. So the stage is a 2-level stage. The first act, nobody's on. Nobody's on at all. And at the second act, we're set up to be on stage when the curtain rises. And I'm assigned to a lady from the chorus, and I'm supposed to stroll around with her, and I wave my little bully stick, and there's vegetable trays around and things like that. And we're told, when they sing, you can sing if you don't know the words, or just act like you're singing. So I'm like, great. And of course, I can't sing for anything. The stage goes up, and I end up, when the curtain goes up, I am dead center stage at the front on the second level. Now, remember, I have friends out in the audience at this time. The curtain goes up, and the singing starts, and I just start mouthing words in real big letters. Well, it was a solo. I realized that soon enough and stopped. Basically, the damage had been done. My friends later reported, we'd talked at the end of the first intermission and said, well, we're not even going to see him because we didn't see him at all. And he said, then the curtain rises on the second act, and it appears to all intents and purposes that you're singing the solo. So that was my story. That was a great amount of fun. I've enjoyed telling that story for years and years and years. And so that's my story my best story from Music Hall.